snowmobilers, get ready to rip through the white beauty of eastern Idaho. Then special studs make mountain biking a four-season sport. And you'd better bring your appetite for a winter dining adventure.
Hello and welcome to Exploring Idaho. Glad you've joined us today. If you're ready for speed, scenery, and seclusion all in one great winter experience, then I think we have the story for you. It involves snowmobiling, miles of groomed trails, and fields of fresh powder. Are you interested yet? Well, let me tell you, there's also a log cabin restaurant and lots of frosty scenery. I know you're interested now, so come along as we go snowmobiling in the little-known area of Island Park in eastern Idaho.
Island Park is best known as a world-class fishing destination. Places like Henry's Lake and the Henry's Fork of the Snake River put this corner of Idaho on the global tourism map. But when the snow flies, lakes and streams freeze over, animals seek shelter from the cold, and tourists go home for the winter. Most locals find their picturesque corner of the state quiet. But one exception is breaking the silence. Snowmobiles, and large groups of them. More and more folks are suiting up and finding Island Park's quiet season the right season for winter excitement.
This is a winter wonderland as far as snow machining goes. You can go anywhere.
And Island Park Mayor Sherry Owens should know. She's just one of the locals who enjoys 550 miles of groomed snowmobile trails, one of the largest trail systems in the state.
And when the snow's really good, you don't have to stay on the trails. If you're an experienced snow machiner, get off the trails and have fun.
And the snow is almost always good. Today, about 6 feet covers the area. Groups of snowmobilers come and go like commuters on their way to work. Only these folks are onto something much better. Groves of aspen line the trail. Frosted pine trees fill every view. And scenic attractions lure snowmobilers even further into the woods.
This is the very headwaters of the Henry's Fork of the Snake River. Half the water comes from here and the other from Henry's Lake.
One of Dennis Kennedy's favorite stops is this historic cabin at Big Springs.
That is the Johnny Sack cabin over there, and that was put on the National Historic Register about 15 years ago, and it was built by a German immigrant that had a lot of time to spend on it. It's a nice looking log cabin. The little water wheel cabin in front of it was built about 5 years after, and that was used for generating electricity for the cabin.
Every day, Big Springs spills about 120 million gallons of fresh, clean water. It invites a variety of wildlife, from mallard ducks to busy muskrats to elegant trumpeter swans.
Usually there's moose down in here too, and I can't believe there's none today, because there's about 6 or 8 usually that hangs right in here too. You get back into the touch with nature, and you can't even imagine it. Getting back into nature is the best way to go.
And there's plenty more to see, so we're off again on the trail.
I know of one group that come back almost every year. They come back strictly to snow machine. They've been out here in the summer, but they just have so much fun. They just come out in the winter now.
The excellent trails and scenery are bringing more and more people to Island Park each winter. Visitors come from as far away as Europe. And recently, Island Park hosted a national snowmobiling conference.
There's so many things to see. I would say you'd have to have 4 or 5 days to see all there is in Island Park because of her vast trail system.
And here's a plus. In among the maze of trails, nestled in pine trees, this cozy lodge serves up hearty meals to hungry snowmobilers.
It sure is time for lunch.
Accessible only by snowmobile, it's a great stop to warm up and socialize.
The snowmobilers are really a nice bunch of people. I'm president of this Fagawi Snowmobile Club up here, and I think I'm president because people know that I enjoy it.
I enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy it.
It's always fun to get out with your friends, have lunch, relax, and then go out and try it again.
So the next time you feel the need for speed, scenery, and seclusion, mark your calendar for a trip to Island Park.
Once you've been here and done it, you'll be back, guaranteed. You will be back.
Those snowmobile trails are plowed and subject to change from season to season, so it's a good idea to get a current year map for the most up-to-date information. Later on in the show, we'll tell you how to get a hold of our field notes, and they'll give you the phone number to call. Now, the only thing you need for this next story is a hearty appetite and a sense of adventure. An outfitter in McCall is serving up cross-country ski trips topped with gourmet meals. It's 5 courses of mms and ahs in an Idaho forest.
What do you get when you gather a dozen good friends and feed them a 5-course gourmet meal in the middle of an Idaho forest? You get an experience most people figure only comes along once in a blue moon. But it's almost every weekend the owners of Blue Moon Outfitters haul out heavy coolers and strap down boxes filled with food.
150 pounds of water here, 30-pound propane tank.
It takes a lot of backbone to make a delicate backwoods meal.
It does. Yeah, it does take a lot of stuff. But it's fun. It really is fun.
Yeehaw! Here we go.
They're headed down a winding trail in McCall's spectacular Ponderosa Park. The idea, born by Bruce and Lisa Rumbach, is to give guests an evening of skiing and eating they'll never forget.
The cool thing is that when people come out, they're here for 4 hours. So it gives us a chance to get to know them and, them a chance to kind of bond, with the park and nature and skiing out, and also bond with people, new people.
Here's where it all happens. This special mountain hut is called a yurt. From the outside, it looks like a large canvas tent. But step inside and you'll find a cozy home away from home. There's a fireplace, wall hangings, carpets, and a complete propane-powered kitchen. This kitchen, by the way, is where Lisa does her best work.
I heard that it's really a good time, a great meal, and super evening.
We're doing tortilla soup here, so we roast everything.
And while Lisa prepares to amaze 18 hungry mouths, the corresponding tummies are working up an appetite.
Should be great dinner tonight. It always is.
Okay, guys, you got everybody ready to go? We're going to take the scenic route in.
It's a real nice trail. It's real easy to ski. It's not hard at all. It's, I don't know, maybe a mile.
Call this the prelude to a feast.
The views, almost any place you can get an opening and look, the views are just extraordinary. There we're seeing. We've got some of the biggest trees around right here in Long Valley. There just isn't anything better than this right here.
Oh, Lord!
Hey, guys!
Coming in!
Is it dinner time yet?
Not yet. Sure smells good, Lisa. It does smell good.
The meal will be southwestern. The smells of garlic, cumin, oregano, and others mingle in the air and make our mouths water.
We start out with appetizers, and we usually have 3 to 4 different appies, and everybody mingles around, and then we'll rest a little bit, and then we'll start out with soup. We've got tortilla soup here, and we've roasted all the ingredients on the grill outside, which gives it its robust flavor and looks really hearty.
Each bowl of soup is topped with strips of fried tortillas, then enjoyed with much praise for the cook.
Everybody told me it was an eating experience, and that's what it is.
Next comes a green gigama salad with a basil cilantro dressing.
I think lights up your taste buds. I'm getting married.
Then Lisa sprinkles in a bit of evening entertainment.
We found out Eric and Lori are getting married, and so we just want to celebrate.
And after at least 3 cheers for the young couple, the room prepares for the main attraction.
This is salmon with mango salsa and cornbread pudding.
It's almost impossible to describe. It's something that you just have to experience. It's the meal was top rate. I mean, I would put it up to any meal I've ever had, and tremendous atmosphere. Everyone was having a great time.
And if all this isn't enough, there's dessert.
It's raspberry and chocolate. It's death by chocolate and raspberries. It's a brutal death. I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
Quite a unique experience. Very enjoyable. It's been a fantastic evening. Hate to see it end. The whole experience is just, it's so unique and different, and it's something I'll always treasure.
Come on.
Oh, it is excellent food. Even our Exploring Idaho photographer, Randy Wald, got a taste. And what, Randy, loved it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said it was hard to keep shooting video, though, with all that good food going around, but all in a day's work. Exploring Idaho, we'll be right back.
It's the latest and greatest in winter transportation. Mountain bikes take on a new season next on Exploring Idaho.
Let's go snow ride.
Mountain bikers, if you are counting down the days until spring, put your calendars away because a new winter sport is taking the state by storm. It's called snow biking, and Jennifer Eisenhart is driving up to tell us more about it.
All right. Well, it's kind of an odd sight, a mountain bike out in all this snow.
It is.
But it's a lot of fun, and it's all made possible by a special kind of tire that you can now put on your mountain bikes, making it a 4-season sport. Take a look.
With all the gadgets available for mountain bikes these days, it's no wonder what they've invented now.
These are aluminum studs here.
Todd Olson of Screamin' Toad Cycles says bike studs work just like car studs. The metal tips dig into snow and ice, which eliminates problems with traction. They also wipe out all those winter excuses for the fat tire around the belly.
There's no reason to stop your training or stop having fun on mountain bikes. It's only limited to your own creativity. Looks like we're all set. Let's go ride.
On a picture-perfect day at Bogus Basin, Todd cons his friend, Tom Hadzor, onto one of the snow-studded contraptions.
Never done it before. This was the first time for me. Are you ready? Let's do it. All right. Let's go snow riding. Yeehaw. Yeah, the experience of being up here on a beautiful day like this and being able to ride your mountain bike in the snow is exhilarating, to say the least.
Beautiful day out, isn't it?
Beautiful day. Beautiful day for a bike ride.
Snow biking does take some practice and a little more energy than a summer ride.
Be sure to stay in as straight lines as possible. Take as few turns as you can. The straighter the bike is, the more control you'll have on the bicycle.
But even if you do lose control, at least the snow makes a soft landing.
I kind of lost it.
Plus, the fresh winter air and sunny scenery makes it easy to pick yourself up and keep pedaling.
It feels great. I'm surprised. For somebody who's never done it before, I'm surprised that it's this easy.
It's really exciting to be out here on a day like today and be able to enjoy the sunshine and the outdoors. It's a beautiful setting. It's Idaho at its best.
And check this out, Dee. You'll never need a kickstand again.
Great. Now, how about these tires? How much do they cost?
Todd at Screamin' Toad Cycles sells them for about $60 a pair, or you can make a pair yourself.
Great. What a great alternative.
It's a lot of fun.
Thanks a lot, Jen. Exploring Idaho will be back in 2 minutes.
Still ahead, a winter wildlife adventure. Exploring Idaho will be right back.
Now, Now, we want to tell you about one of Idaho's wildlife sanctuaries that during winter becomes a paradise for cross-country skiers. Harriman State Park in eastern Idaho has it all: scenery, wildlife, and plenty of fresh snow.
In sight of the towering Teton Range, Harriman State Park in eastern Idaho is nature at its best. Once the largest working cattle ranch in Idaho, today only wild animals call this home. Even in winter, wildlife abound on the 10,000-acre preserve.
There'll always be water birds, but we've been here before and seen lots of swans, lots of Canadian geese, lots of mallards, lots of ducks in general. It's nice and quiet here, and it's all skiers. It's just nice, quiet, peaceful.
And buried in snow, at least 6 feet of white stuff blankets the park. On top of that, a winding trail system works its way through frosted pine trees and alongside icy streams. For skiers who visit the area, it's 20 miles of perfectly groomed peacefulness.
The solitude that you can experience up here, you can usually you can see moose, you can always see trumpeter swans on the river. The wildlife experience up here is just something to behold. It's one of my favorite places in the world, just to come and just unwind and enjoy the outdoors.
I've skied on some other trail systems, and I would rate Harriman at least as good as any that I've ever skied on. It's a very nice trail to start with beginners or accomplished skiers, and there's a lot of wildlife, as some of the other patrollers and rangers have indicated. But there's also a variety of terrain.
In many places, the ease of terrain makes this a popular place for families. And just when little fingers feel the bite of winter, there's a protected spot to stop and warm up.
The ski patrol had a teepee donated to us, and we set it up every fall and take it down in the spring. Just kind of offer. We keep a propane stove and some hot chocolate and coffee and tea in it, and if anybody wants to stop by and just warm themselves.
There are several warming huts along the 8 different loop trails through the park, so next time you visit Harriman in winter, bring your skis and your curiosity. You're in for a day of discovery.
It's a very accommodating place, real scenic and a lot of historic value to it. You can be out here skiing, you can get 200 or 300 feet away from the parking lot, and you'd be virtually by yourself. You wouldn't even have anyone with you. You had no trace, there's no other sound.
It's just tremendous skiing. There's tremendous snow this year.
It's just a wonderful place to come enjoy a good day to go skiing.
The park also provides overnight camping. A large bunkhouse sleeps 35 to 40 people, and right next door, a large cookhouse provides a full-service kitchen for preparing your meals. But you'll want to call ahead early because that bunkhouse fills up quickly. And if you can't make it to Harriman Park this winter, put it on your calendar for summer. The winter ski trails become summer hiking trails, and guided nature walks run through the park on a regular basis. It's a great place for the entire family, no matter what the season. And now for our Idaho Puzzler. Can you name the place in Idaho that consistently gets the most snowfall each winter? The answer when Exploring Idaho returns. Could you name the place in Idaho that consistently receives the most snowfall? Mullen Pass on the border between Idaho and Montana is the place, probably because of its proximity to the Continental Divide. If you'd like more information on any of the stories you've seen on today's show, be sure to call the number on your screen and ask for the Exploring Idaho field notes for show number 144. You'll get all the information you need to enjoy Idaho in winter. We're glad you could join us for Exploring Idaho today. As we leave you, take a look at some beautiful scenes from Mesa Falls in winter.